I have such respect for her because I'll tell you why. Not what she's achieved and all that. वो तो किया ही है. But Urvashi Rautela, whenever people say how much hard work goes into maintaining the image, going out there and always making sure कि भाई ये सारी चीजें करनी है. It's a tick marking of a box. The promotion time for everything. Boss, I am a witness. This is the 8th hour in a row. Urvashi, thank you so much for joining me. And you are a trooper. You're rocking it. This is the way it should be done. लोग पहले पता है कई बार नजरअंदाज कर देते हैं इस बात को. They say कि इतना glam है. You see all these millions of followers. Like, there's a lot of hard work that goes in.
We started morning.
Morning. Yeah, I met her earlier for an interview 8 hours ago, 9 hours ago, maybe even longer.
Oh, what time was it?
Actually, yeah, it's 10 o'clock. Exactly 12 घंटे हो गए, almost. 12 घंटे.
Yes. I met you 12 hours
almost 12
ago.
hours ago. It's fantastic.
Ago.
Do you sometimes feel upset that people don't, appreciate the effort that is put in by actors to do all this for so long?
You are appreciating.
Yeah, that's true. But,
Yeah.
but there are lots of
I
others.
mean, you have a
who would not
different
believe it.
perspective. But sometimes people do understand. Sometimes they don't understand. So yeah, it's like that.
But there's a glam life that you lead that is very envious. पता लोग तुम्हारे life को देख करके बड़े envy कर जाते हैं. दो सवाल always आएंगे. They'll say that yes, she's achieved so much in her life, but B, she's doing so much extra things also.
Okay.
Do you like people to know everything about your life? Instagram पर तो you are very, very transparent.
I mean, everything, not everything.
But whatever you want to show, yeah.
Yeah, like only 50%.
That's 50%. That's amazing. I mean, just recently, so much was in Charcha. And when you were talking in the morning, Urvashi is a golden girl. She loves her gold hair. So much that has been coming out. अभी ये जो गाना भी है, it's also trending #1. कुछ ऐसे होते हैं घर पे tick marks रहते हैं when you have certain goals that you want to finish. Awards होते हैं कई बार.
हाँ.
Material possessions होती हैं. कुछ मुझे ऐसे #1 tracks चाहिए. ये hero के साथ करना है, ये director के साथ. Do you have a little notebook of yours?
Little notebook. What? मतलब अच्छा काम करना है. Like want to prove my versatility and so the movie is also releasing and the साथ like promoting VIGDIYAN HEERAN also.
Sweet.
So both things are happening at the same time.
Movie, I think with the song, what happens, you will be able to get there. The comments will come in there. They'll love you. Films, there's still a bit of nerves involved. वो producer होता है, एक director होता है, director's medium होता है. Have you managed to, conquer that acting piece of yours also? I remember years back. I remember Grand Masti it was. It had come
I think
out.
Hate Story 4.
And no, that also.
That also.
Even, I think, it's still coming there. The films haven't been conquered yet by you. Is that something that is, missing in your own portfolio?
I mean, see, Pagalpanti happened, but I think, I believe we didn't give interview for Pagalpanti, which I don't know how come we missed on that. Yeah.
There's so many platforms now, sometimes it's difficult.
Yeah, sometimes it's difficult, I think. So maybe something happened, I don't know. But we gave interviews, too many interviews, but after that, the projects were releasing, but I wasn't giving interviews. So I'm giving interviews after 2 years.
Really?
Yes. I wasn't giving interviews. So my Bhanupriya came out. I wasn't giving interviews. My Inspector Vinash came out.
Wow.
I was in Cannes Film Festival. I wasn't giving interviews. Because
so I have to tell you that. You just, by the way, ऐसे बोला है, very difficult to actually reach there and actually have a release. A lot of people go there just to showcase what they're wearing. But when you have a release over there, it's another deal also.
Yeah. So Dil Hai Grey is about to come out. So many projects released. Like Hum To Deewane also came out this. Like generally people do interviews for their music albums and all of which again became a super hit, touch wood. But I didn't do any single interview. Not even a single interview. So I'm doing my interviews.
Missing the interaction? Going out there with the public. I know, of course, now that people have their social media, they're able to reach out to their fans.
Yeah, but I'm doing it after 2 years.
Wow.
I did not do any interview for past 2 years. Not even a single interview.
तो आज 12 घंटे जो हमने utilize किया बहुत अच्छा utilize किया. 2 years.
2 years, yeah. I wasn't giving any interview. After 2 years, I was like.
Are you now somebody like how people follow the trends? The #1 trend हो रहा है मेरा गाना. Box office numbers.
नहीं, number trend भी पिछले 6-7 दिनों से कर रहा है. I started doing promotions today. I'm already late.
मैं तो 2 दिन पहले से देख रहा था कि #1 था.
हाँ, yeah. It's trending #1 since 7 days. Because it was trending, then I was forced to give interviews. You understanding? वरना ये भी release हो जाता है. हाँ.
So the plan was not there.
Plan was not there.
Oh, really?
It's yesterday's plan. So plan was not there because I was going Ayodhya. I told you.
Right, yeah.
So I haven't given interviews since past 2 years. Projects are releasing in South also, here also easily. You know, I mean, Hum To Deewane also released. I would have given interviews for that, but that also I skipped. So there's a lot of skipping which is happening. So after 2 years, I'm giving interviews.
तो अगर बॉक्स ऑफिस पे 100 करोड़ या 200 करोड़ आएगा तो तुम इंटरव्यूज दोगे, अगर नंबर 1 ट्रेंडिंग होगा तब आप दोगे, यही होगा.
This one I was forced. Literally, I was forced because I don't know. This बीच में then COVID part happened. तो 2-2.5 साल उसमें ही चले गए. Then obviously no interviews. But after that also, I did not give any interviews.
You know, Bollywood as an industry has changed so much last 2-3 years. People have become very individually powerful also. पहले था कि एक स्टार सिस्टम होता था और स्टार सिस्टम उससे चलता था. लेकिन अब मुझे ऐसे लग रहा है कि हर एक पर्सन की एक बहुत बड़ी स्टारडम इंडिविजुअल वाली आ गई है. You are one of those girls that people really like, and there's fun stuff that you do also. अभी करोड़ों का केक काटा, ये हुआ, इंटरनेशनल चले आते हो. Lot of people actually know you there as well. Has this individual power with social media, with numbers, with various things, has it made artists more secure? मतलब are you now, that there's Urvashi की एक अलग brand बन गई है, and I know how to use my brand.
Yes, kind of, yeah.
But is it difficult to use that brand? Like just say, the Kardashians have a brand abroad, and they've used it very well.
Yeah.
They've used that business sense very well.
Yes.
Has your business sense also with Urvashi Rautela, the brand got a lot better?
Of course, but at the same time, they are only businesswomen.
Yeah.
They're not like actresses. They're not singers. They're not pop stars. So they don't have to dedicate too much time creatively. Here, the time goes too much in the creative space. In terms of if it's a film, you have to prepare. You have to do workshops. If it's
Do you like that process?
I enjoy that process. I enjoy, but it takes a lot of time. So, and if you're doing for them, how come they're different? First of all, we have to understand the psychology. All these, I'm talking about the Kardashians, they are not, they're not artists.
Yeah.
They are more of, they are not presenting any sort of art.
Who became very big. True.
Yeah, they're not creatively, they can't sing, they cannot dance, they're not actresses. So they're just like business girls.
True.
The females were doing business and cutthroat business, be it with their like a swimsuit brand or cosmetics, skincare, hair care, and all of that. Then I think they save on a lot of time.
Yes, true actually.
Yeah.
But I think there will come a time where a lot of artists in India will also start doing it because the number of people that are following are just like an army over there. But also the reason why we're doing this also is because when she comes with a track with Honey Singh, when it starts to trend, the love that there is for the artist Honey Singh, the love that she brings with her entire following that is there, I think that's all translated into this wonderful little this song that's
I should be doing this interview 7 days back. I'm already late. So I was kind of pressurized because my song is trending #1 since past 7 days.
Better late than
and
never.
I'm doing my interviews now, so it's kind of I'm late.
But अभी ये 7 दिन तक चलेगा ना, ये इंटरव्यू 7 दिन तक चलेंगे, ये तो
अच्छा?
of course.
Okay.
Urvashi Rautela, like I said, after 2 years she's here, but a real trooper. I'll tell you something, she's got a brilliant sense of humor also, and I will actually talk about that because क्या है, she सुर्खियों में रहती है, sometimes she gets trolled as well also, and I love the fact they will continue on with trolling में चलते again it becomes a trending, and I think that is the art sometimes of not caring too much. You're a celebrity, you're always open for criticism and for praise, दोनों तरफ आता है. Does the criticism hurt you ever? जब ऐसे बहुत ज़्यादा अगर criticize
But very harsh criticism about my performance maybe.
Only.
Yeah, performance.
Otherwise, are you somebody who will delete also some messages and all? Like, I don't like this person. I don't like what they've written. ऐसे करते हो कभी?
Delete. I don't read too much actually. I don't avoid.
Do you ever manage to check your DMs?
Actually, there are so many DMs.
So in the morning when you go like that, it goes?
No.
Then?
Because if I am there, if I go in that section, I'm kind of stuck. I'm kind of stuck because it's not going to finish off in like 2-3 minutes. It's going to take like hours.
So how do you reach out to Urvashi if they ever have to reach out?
See, because there are other people also who have my passwords.
Really?
Yes.
तो जब आप reply करो तो आप नहीं होते हो?
A lot of times no.
देखा? अब झूठ है.
नहीं मतलब कभी-कभी मैं भी होता हूँ.
कभी-कभी सच होता है. तो जब अगर 2-4 एक्स्ट्रा लाइन आ गई तो मतलब समझ लो सच है. अगर एक आध हाई हेलो में हो गया तो मतलब but it works like that. Yeah. With 70 million, I think it really does work with that. Number of DMs will be so many. Honey Singh is an inspiration for so many.
Yes.
He's somebody who's constantly reinventing himself. अभी हनी बाजी का 2.0, 3.0 जो चल रहा है. And I think एक बहुत ही beautiful interview उन्होंने कुछ साल पहले I think about a year or 2 back दिया था. उनको insecurity नहीं होती बाकी आर्टिस्ट से. बहुत सारे आर्टिस्ट बहुत बड़े हो रहे हैं. बादशाहबाजी बड़े हो रहे हैं, गुरु रंधावा बड़े हो गए, आप सबके साथ काम कर चुके हो. But you know, what is that one chill factor हनी सिंह का जो आपके
See,
आपको लगता है?
point number one, he understands who he is. He's very authentic with himself.
Correct.
He knows he's a trendsetter.
Yeah.
Fourth, he is a trend maker.
Correct.
He's the one who started the trends of getting all the actresses on board.
Yeah.
Like when I was doing 10 years back, when it was my debut in music videos with Desi Kalakar, there was a certain budget which was allocated for Desi Kalakar and Love Dose
Right.
for the entire album.
Right.
And it was all the songs were supposed to be with actresses, with a lot of my favorite actresses also,
Yeah.
like third Daftar Ki Girl mein maybe like Shraddha Kapoor,
Right.
then there is another 1000 Miles. There were so many tracks
Yes.
and all were supposed to be with all the top actresses. So I was the only one like a newcomer in that full Desi Kalakar album. So
It must have been very nice, na, to be part of that.
he invested his yes, exactly. He invested his own at that time 4-5 crores extra. If you see in Desi Kalakar,
His
you
own
see
money?
his own money as well, because he was thinking larger than life. He made those tracks larger than life, and he could foresee the future. That's why now he's able to, develop all those sequels.
Absolutely.
किस music, like you just tell me, answer me one thing. किस music video का sequel होता है? नहीं होता, right?
नहीं, बिल्कुल नहीं.
Because those were special. Those were like super high budgeted. There were choppers, private jets. If you see, most of his music videos, he like spends like a lot of money. A lot of money. If the budget was already like a 3 crores, he will put in his own 4-5 crores.
पिक्चर की तरह हो जाता है.
Yes, exactly. You see Desi Kalakar. If you see, it's actually a film. There's a, chase sequence happening. There's a chopper. There's a private jet. There is like a proper, action sequences. Some really hi-fi, like, Tom Cruise styles of sequences in the music. And then shooting all those in Los Angeles or maybe, in Cuba or maybe like Spain and all of those locations. And like, as I told you about my thing, that once when I was shooting for Love Dose, he apologized to me, Urvashi, sorry, मैं आपको first class में नहीं travel करवा पाया. Me and mother, we were both traveling in business class. They were so first class as well. But he still
जो भी
apologized.
aspirational है.
And he met me for the first time.
Wow.
And he apologized to me. And he was at the top of his game. I mean, still he is.
Listen, you have to really. I love Honey Baji. Honey Baji knows I love him. I think I want to just be part of a music video just to experience all this.
Yes.
Just the 5-star treatment. बाकी काम मैं कर लूँगा.
Exactly. And you know what? I'll tell you, Love Dose special part. We were there in London for like 9 days. So till I got really confused, like what's all is happening? 7 दिन हो गए, we didn't do anything. We're just like going to some Lebanese restaurant. Then we're going to some Chinese restaurant. We're eating food. We're roaming around. We're doing shopping. When are we going to do the rehearsals? I'm panicking. Like it's my first music video, and I really don't know how music video works. I was too naive during Love Dose. But then it was like they're all sourcing. Yo-Yo is going. We had like really amazing stylist Nisha Badass, who did complete my makeover. He flew in my hairstylist from Caribbean.
Wow.
My hairstylist flew in she flied from Caribbean.
Wow.
And a makeup artist, she was from South Africa.
Honey Baji, please, we want to really work with you. We really want to work with you.
Like the kind of he puts in a lot of money, and he's really not afraid of putting in a lot of money.
Also,
I am the witness.
But I
have
would also
seen
add
it.
also,
And
because of her being a Miss Universe, she has that artists, and she's got like a lot of connections all over the world because she's modeled there, she's traveled there. So when she says my hairstyle is coming from the Caribbean, because she's probably done shoots there, that's why it's already there. So it's also for you also, I mean.
I don't know, but see, he could have easily got me something from United Kingdom, maybe from London, but there was no need. In fact, he did this, what I heard was he did the same thing with Sonakshi as well at that time, because he wanted that particular look. Like in my look, if you see, he wanted that particular style of hairstyle. In the previous Love Dose, he wanted my skin to be like 5 shades because I'm from mountains, I'm from Uttarakhand. He wanted the 5 shades more darker because he kind of doesn't like fair girls. He's very obsessed with darker skin, dusky skin. He finds them hot. So he wanted me to look a certain way. Even in this, there's a lot of makeup on my face in VIGDIYAN HEERAN, if you see. And the makeup is like really dark. If you see the body, it's not my original tone. It's completely full dark just to have that really exotic vibe. Very, very exotic vibe.
Is Honey Baji you know, when they say perfectionist, जैसे आमिर sir होते हैं,
Yes, he is.
थोड़ा सा वो obsessive हो जाते हैं उस perfection को लेकर.
He, I would say, to define him, because I've worked with him, he's a good mix of Sandeep Reddy Vanga or like a Sanjay Leela Bhansali mix.
Wow.
He did his entire dance rehearsals wearing that same outfit which he was supposed to wear for the shoot. So he was totally, completely into the character. If you see, you know, when when my character is coming out with my sugar daddy, and like when he enters, so how he's like, you know, just look at his expressions. He knows exactly what he's doing. He knows exactly how he wants his girls to show, to look, and he will always make sure that in his video the girls are looking uber hot.
You know, man,
uber hot.
actually, you know, fan club Sunny Singh ki nikalti hai because I don't think people understand what a genius he is. They know a part of him. उन्होंने कहानियाँ सुनी है Gen Z की अगर बात करें, but they've also seen a lot of other artists that have come out there. But there is nobody like Honey Singh. When you do other videos, how does it match up, yaar? You know,
Yeah, this ones are really over the top.
नहीं,
over
but
the
आप
top.
7 stars से सीधा 4 star, that is also maybe 5 star. Are you able to adjust? Because ये तो अलग royalty है.
This is different, and that was my first. So my first only, I got such an I was like, oh my god, like this is how it works.
इतना amazing
Wow,
है.
कितना
But
amazing
बाकी
है.
सारे ऐसे नहीं होते ना.
But Baki Sari, see, I'll tell you, at that time, Versace, wearing a Versace was a very big deal because it was not, you know, it is like very not accessible to everybody.
True.
And I wore it back in 2014, and my handbag also Versace, my shoes Versace, both the looks all complete, bottom, head to toe Versace. There was no need, but still he gave me, and there were so many options. There was a room filled with clothes for me.
Roshi, can we please be friends?
No, but still,
I really want to be friends right now.
No, but seriously, there was a room filled with clothes for me and for him as well. He had this thing, but he was just wearing. But I was a new girl. He could have looked himself like a rock star. मतलब ज़रूरी नहीं था कि मुझे भी इतना.
Obviously, the frame wouldn't have looked perfect if he hadn't invested in both at that point.
He invested a lot. He invested a lot in Love Tours as well. Whatever the budget was, he put in his own money.
Well,
without even thinking of recovery or anything, and that's why people love those the albums. And he was the first one, by the way, to shoot in Burj Khalifa in brown rung. It was
that is one of my favorite tracks.
Exactly, it is my favorite as well. And none of the other artists have touched, like, you know, UAE area for the song shoots or the movie shoots, for example. He was the first ever Indian singer to tap that market and to shoot with an international director that kind of music videos. It was very futuristic. Like, for example, VIGDIYAN HEERAN, if you see, some people will like it, some people will, it will take time to, you know, grow. Grow that track on you.
He's lost a lot of weight.
And after 10 years, people will love VIGDIYAN HEERAN.
Possibly. But actually, मुझे लगता है
he's very futuristic.
But it's also, I think Honey Singh knows the vibe of everybody else, man. I think, and you get that vibe also. Or, like I say this very often also, you know, because I have so much respect for him on radio. I remember, बहुत साल पहले की बात है, we done a big research why 4 bottle vodka was playing at 7 a.m. on my radio station. Children under 6 was singing those words. And 97% was the ratio that people who were able to sing his songs, which is why people said with any kind of lyrics, he's trending everywhere. And that's the reason why even Brown Run, anything you say, man, you sing his songs and it's always trending.
Yes, and if he wasn't a visionary, ये sequels कभी नहीं बन पाते, ये कभी नहीं आ पाते. 10 साल के बाद भी, you know, people are still craving for it. People are getting so emotional. Oh my God, the kind of messages I'm getting, the kind of emails I'm receiving. I know the story. How much people are so concerned. People are calling me up for his hairstyle. Please, आप change करवा दीजिए उनका hairstyle, वही Love Dose वाला करवा दीजिए. So like people are so emotional with his every single body part, be it hairstyle or be it like
True, I know.
Everything.
I know the last interview that we did here on B4U, I remember, we hit like lakhs and lakhs of viewership, and the comments that came below it, the love that they had, and they showed a lot of respect even to me. It's like a lot of times, you know, they'll say कि आप artist ka time kha rahe ho and all, but they showed so much love to me also. They said, aap samajhte, because I really was very fond of it. But you know, I'm so fond of the fact that you've given so many lovely stories on this, because I think people don't understand
exactly.
the effort that goes into making this. It's not just a 3-minute music video, right? यहाँ पे तो जो खर्चा हुआ है, it's more than a 3-hour film.
Yeah, and during shooting of the Love Dose, he fell down, and then, you know, because he was working non-stop, there was he wasn't having time to sleep and all. He was judging. He shot his film as a hero, as an actor. At the same time, he was judging a children reality show. So मेरी mom ने पट्टी वट्टी करके, like, हम, you know, we called for.
आप भी उसी रास्ते पर चल रहे हो. 14 घंटे इंटरव्यूज, सुबह फिर अयोध्या जा रही हैं, उसके बाद शूटिंग चल रही है, फिल्म एक साथ निकल रही है. दिस इज द राइट ट्रैक. डोंट स्टॉप दिस ट्रैक. योर ट्रैक जो चल रहा है आपका परफेक्ट है.
नहीं, ट्रैक परफेक्ट चल रहा है. आई थॉट यू वर कंपेयरिंग कि आप भी
नहीं
की
यार,
तरह
ट्रैक बोल रहा हूँ काम करने
अच्छा,
का.
हाँ.
दिस परफेक्शन वाला जो ट्रैक चल रहा है, इट्स फैंटास्टिक. But there's going to be lots of fun. So what are we going to see now in the next 2-3 months with you?
See, there's JNU happening, which
Right.
you know talks about nationalism, and it's
Yeah.
all about the protest and
Strong performance character.
Yeah, I'm working with Piyush Mishra, who is fantastic, and I'm a big fan. It talks about the difference between the ideologies
Yes.
of the politics point of view and all. There is this, then there is NBK 109, which will release, and then there is Dil Hai Grey, which is releasing, Inspector Vinash Part Season 2. And then Jason Derulo international single.
Wow.
Jason Derulo, you know Jason
Of course,
Derulo.
I know Jason Derulo.
Yes, his it's a very beautiful track called Sonie, which is coming out with him. And then
The calendar's packed, man.
like there are multiple things which are happening, and then a lot of other things which is too like it would be
Nobody's
too
okay.
early to talk
This
about.
much is more than enough for 2024 only. You've got enough coming up. Urvashi, thanks so much for joining me.
Thank you.
And
Thank
thanks
you.
for
My
always
pleasure.
being so. I think you're very giving as an interviewee. A lot of people will ask, and they don't like to reveal too much about a lot of things, and you do, and that's why I love that.
No, thank you. But I think there are. This is just very few stories about Yo-Yo. There's like a whole because I have noticed his journey from my eyes, and when I was I was kind of starting out, and it's been 10 years, so even I do get emotional. For me, this VIGDIYAN HEERAN is not just a random music video for me. It was my life's first ever music video, so it's a very emotional thing for me as well, which is very extremely close to my heart. And people accepted it, people loved it, and then. See, that's why emotional. That's why I'm giving an interview after 2 years. Otherwise, I would have skipped the interviews.
No, I think you should come out a little bit more often. Maybe we'll sort of time it a little bit better. But thanks so much for joining me. And like I said, these stories are gold. I know that a lot of comments for Hani Paji are going to come.
Yeah.
And hopefully soon we're going to get back in the studio, man. Take care and bye-bye.
Yeah.
This, of course, on B4U Entertainment, you can catch this interview everywhere. And also on social media. I'll put a lot of snippets out so you can have some fun. Bye-bye and thank you so much for joining us.